spent so much time second guessing myself, wondering if I'm doing it right, if I'm moving in the right direction, if I'm worthy of the love I ask for, or the peace I need. I've tried to prove that I'm enough, that I'm worthy, that I'm good enough to be seen, to be loved, to be held. But I'm starting to see that my worth isn't tied to my certainty. It's tied to my presence, to my ability to show up. Even when I don't have all the answers, I am enough. Even when I'm unsure, even when I don't have it all figured out, even when I'm still growing, still learning, still becoming. I don't need to be perfect to be loved. I don't need to have every step planned to be worthy of peace. I am allowed to be uncertain and still be enough. I am allowed to take my time to make mistakes, to pause and reflect without feeling like I'm falling behind, without feeling like I'm not enough. My uncertainty is not a weakness. It's a part of my journey, and it does not take away from my worth or my right to rest. I trust myself, even when I'm unsure, even when I feel lost, because I know that I'm still worthy of peace, of love, of presence. I don't need to prove anything to be worthy of kindness. I don't need to be certain to be allowed to feel. I am enough, even in my uncertainty. I'm enough, even when I'm uncertain, because my worth is not dependent on my perfection. It's in my ability to stay with myself, no matter. Whispered waves kissed the shore once more. Gentle winds hum secrets I adore. Golden sun sings slow now, just a thread. The sky holds whispers of words unsaid. Breathe it in, let the silence mend. And broken hearts find a way to bend. Through the storm, through the waves we flow. Every scar's just a map to show. Driftwood tales etched in softened lines. Heartbeats sink to the ocean's chimes. Seafoam dreams crashing on the sand. I feel healing in just a map to show. Oh, the breeze tells a truth unknown. Healing finds what's been overthrown. Let the tide carry pain away. Let the night cradle what must stay. Breathe it in, let the silence mend. And broken hearts find a way to bend. Through the storm, through the waves we flow. The waves, they whisper softly near, a melody only hearts can hear. The sun dips low, its colors flow, a quiet promise the soul will grow. Breathe in the ocean, release your pain. Feel the tide wash through your veins. Wrapped in the moment, let it be. Find your freedom by the sea. The clouds, they dance with skies aglow. Echoes of love where winds may blow. Each fading step on sand so bare leaves behind the weight we bear. Breathe in the ocean, release your pain. Feel the tide wash through your veins. Wrapped in the moment, let it be. Find your freedom by the sea. Each grain of sand, a story told. Memories caught in sunset's gold. A quiet hymn sung by the tide guides weary hearts to where hope resides. Breathe in the ocean, release your pain. Feel the tide wash through your veins. Wrapped in the moment, let it be. Find your freedom by the sea. Breathe in the ocean, release your pain. Feel the tide wash through your veins. Wrapped in the moment, let it be. Find your freedom by the sea. Steps so quiet on the weathered sand. The sea hums softly like a silver band. Each wave whispers what the heart can't say. Mending pictures from another day. Let it go, let it fade like the sun at sea. Breathing deep, let the calm be a part of me. A sunset breeze weaving tales in the air. Healing light on a soul laid bare. The salt clings heavy to the evening sky. But it's full of solace, no need to ask why. The ocean sings with a voice so true. A lullaby spun for the heart's debut. Let it go, let it fade like the sun at sea. Breathing deep, let the calm be a part of me. A sunset breeze weaving tales in the air. Healing light on a soul laid bare. Fingers trace clouds in the orange glow hue. Time stands still like it's waiting for you. Each breath a promise with the waves below. To carry the weight you've long let grow. Let it go, let it fade like the sun at sea. Breathing deep, let the calm be a part of me. A sunset. I don't wanna be hopeful today. I don't wanna search for lessons. I'm tired of pretending every silence is waiting to teach me something. Some days just ache, and that's all they do. They don't pass with purpose. They don't bloom into peace. They just stay until they don't. I've learned how to smile when I wanted to disappear. I've said I'm fine so many times that even I started to believe it. But today, I don't wanna be strong. I don't wanna explain. I don't wanna hear that it's all gonna make sense someday. I just wanna sit in this without being rushed out of it. I want my sadness to be allowed to stay without being dressed up as a step towards something better. I don't feel like being okay today, and that is okay with me. And that is okay with me. I've been the one who listens, the one who stays, the one who softens her voice, so others can speak louder, the one who carries the weight without ever asking for help. I've shown up for people even when I had nothing left, kept smiling, kept nodding, kept holding their hurt while mine stayed quiet. But today I don't wanna be the strong one, I don't wanna be the understanding one, I wanna be the one who's held without having to explain, without having to deserve it. I want someone to sit beside me just because I exist, not because I've earned it, not because I've been good, just because I'm here and I matter even when I'm silent. I don't want to give first to be worthy of care, I don't want to pour out just to be poured into. I wanna be held without condition, without performance, without fear. I want someone to sit beside me just because I exist, not because I've earned it, not because I've been good, just because I'm here and I matter even when I'm silent. I don't wanna give vows to be worthy of care, I don't wanna pour out just to be poured into. I wanna be held without condition, without performance, without fear. I've spent so many years believing rest was something I had to earn, believing care was something I had to prove I deserved, believing love was something I had to chase. I thought peace was a reward for getting everything right, for being perfect, for finishing everything before I could stop. But now I know rest is not a luxury, it's a right. It's a way of giving myself permission to simply be without needing to justify it. I am worthy of rest just because I exist, not because I've earned it, not because I've done enough, but simply because I am here. And I deserve peace. I don't have to be productive to be worthy of care. I don't have to keep moving to be worthy of rest. I don't have to prove I'm worth being loved just by being myself. I am allowed to take up space without apologizing for it, allowed to feel soft without shame, allowed to be quiet without fear of judgment. I am worthy of love without earning it, worthy of kindness without proving I'm good enough, worthy of peace without filling every moment with doing. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to stop. It's okay to rest and trust that I am still worthy of everything I need. I don't need to hustle to be loved. I don't need to push to be seen. I am worthy of care just by existing, just by being me. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of care just as I am. And I will give myself permission to receive it all.
The tide whispers soft where the sea meets the shore. Every wave's a secret that I can't ignore. The horizon blurs where my tears used to fall out. I'm finding myself in this ocean's quiet call. Let the waves carry pain far away from my hands. Let the salt in the air help me heal where I stand. In the sunset's embrace I surrender, I try. Ocean eyes heal the sky. wind wraps around me like it's watching me weep. These scars, they still hum, but they're quieter now. I learned from the sea how to breathe and how to bow. Let the waves carry pain far away from my hands. Let the salt in the air help me heal where I stand. In the sunset's embrace I surrender, I try. Ocean eyes heal.
Waves whisper on the shore, I hear them hum. The sun is low, the evening softly comes. The ocean speaks in a voice so kind, mending the cracks in this heart of mine. Let the sea take the weight from me. Let the breeze set my spirit free. Out where the water meets the sky, I feel myself, no need to try. Gentle ripples wash my weary feet. Their rhythm slow, their solid sweet. The wind, it sings a forgotten tune as the sky blushes under the crescent moon. Every tear I've cried falls into the tide, taken away. No shadow to hide. The earth, the sea, the endless view whisper softly, you're born anew. Let the sea take the weight from me. Let the breeze set my spirit free. Out where the water meets the sky, I feel myself, no need to try. Colors blend where the world unwinds. The ocean holds the space of time. And as the dusk wraps me in peace, I close my eyes, I find release. I don't need to be rewritten. I don't need a brighter version of me. I've spent years trying to be lighter, but some things aren't meant to leave. I've sat with silence longer than I've sat with love, and I'm tired of being seen as someone waiting to be fixed, when all I've wanted was to be accepted as I am. Some days I carry sadness, not because I want to, but because it's lived with me long enough to feel like home. And maybe peace doesn't mean joy. Maybe peace is knowing I don't have to explain what hurts, to be allowed to feel it. I'm not looking for a cure. I'm not searching for a solution. I'm just learning how to sit beside myself without flinching, without trying to make it pretty. I'm not a story waiting for a lesson. I'm not a wound waiting for a quote. I'm a person just breathing quietly through it all. I used to think that peace was earned, like a reward after I worked hard enough, after I proved myself, after I was enough. But I'm learning now, peace is not a prize, it's a right, something I'm allowed to feel without earning it first, without asking for permission. I don't have to wait until I've finished everything I've started, to take a break, to rest, to soften. I don't have to fill every moment with doing to be worthy of peace. take up space without asking for approval. Honoring my peace is not a luxury, it's a necessity, a way of telling myself I am worthy of rest. Just because I exist, I am allowed to stay still without feeling like I'm missing out, without feeling like I'm falling behind, without fearing I'll never catch up. Peace doesn't come from finishing, peace comes from presence. Peace comes from stopping and listening and trusting that I'm allowed to do that. I am worthy of rest just as much as I am worthy of work. I am worthy of silence just as much as I am worthy of sound. I am worthy of peace just as much as I am worthy of life. I will honor my peace without guilt, without hesitation, without apology, because it is mine to keep. I spent so many years thinking I had to be better to deserve peace, thinking I had to earn it through effort, through struggle, through constant motion. I thought if I could just be more, do more, achieve more, I'd finally find the peace I was always searching for. But peace doesn't come from doing, it comes from being. I don't need to hustle to find calm. I don't need to push to feel at ease. I don't need to prove that I'm worthy of rest. It's already here, waiting for me to stop moving. I don't have to earn peace, I don't have to chase it, I don't have to search for it. I just need to stop and breathe and let it find me. I am allowed to rest without guilt, without shame, without feeling like I'm falling behind. I can be still and know that I'm enough exactly as I am. I am worthy of peace without performing for it, without proving anything, without running in circles. I am worthy of peace just because I exist. I don't need to do anything to deserve calm. I don't need to be perfect to be worthy of rest. I don't need to achieve to feel at peace. I already am. I am allowed to stop and simply be allowed to slow down without feeling like I'm failing, spent so much time trying to be okay. Not for me, but for the people watching. I've smiled to avoid the questions. I've laughed just to fill the space. But I don't want to perform healing. I wanna feel it quietly, softly, on my own terms. I don't need to be joyful right now. I don't need to feel light. I just wanna be able to sit beside myself without guilt, without fear, without the urge to run. It's not about happiness anymore. It's about safety. It's about trust. It's about knowing I won't abandon me. When the ache returns, when the fog comes back, when the silence feels heavier than sound, I wanna be the kind of home I've searched for in everyone else. A place that doesn't rush me, a voice that doesn't push me, a heart that doesn't turn away when I fall quiet. I don't need answers, I don't need light. I just wanna feel safe, even in the dark, even when I'm not okay, even when the healing is slow. The tide moves slow, like time on pause. Whispers of the waves, no applause. The sea and sky, a gentle blend. A moment here that'll never end. Breathe in, let the weight dissolve. The ocean calls, mysteries to solve. Under the hues of the amber glow, feel your heart, let the stillness flow. Salt in the air, the breeze so light. A canvas painted in golden twilight. Footsteps fade in the shifting sand. The earth hums soft, it understands. Breathe in, let the weight dissolve. The ocean calls, mysteries to solve. Under the hues of the amber glow, feel your heart, let the stillness flow. light in my chest. I moved slowly without direction, but I moved, and maybe that's something. The world wants me to aim higher, to speak brighter, to heal faster, but I'm learning to honor the version of me that just exists without urgency. There's softness in standing still, in breathing without progress, in not asking my pain to turn into poetry, just letting it be what it is. I used to measure myself by how strong I looked, but now I see there's quiet strength in not needing to perform peace while I'm still hurting. Maybe I don't need a breakthrough today, or a reason, or a moment of clarity. Maybe I just need a little space to sit with myself and not feel like I'm doing it wrong. If I am breathing, if I am here, if I am feeling without hiding, maybe that is enough. If I am breathing, if I am here, if I am feeling without hiding, maybe that is enough. I used to start my days with armor, layers of fake light, smiles I didn't mean, words that kept people far enough not to see how close I was to falling apart. I said I'm fine before I knew how I felt, kept my hand steady even when my chest wasn't. I gave just enough to keep people comfortable, never enough to let them close. I stayed in rooms I didn't belong in, just so no one would ask why I left, and I clapped for others while quietly wondering if anyone ever saw me at all. I didn't want to be a burden, so I swallowed my sadness into something polite. Held my breath so no one would call it too much. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not hiding, not shrinking, not cutting my softness down to size, just to stay loved. I don't have to pretend to be stronger than I am. Don't have to hide my questions just because no one has the answers. Don't have to smile if I'm breaking underneath it. This is who I am, raw, slow, quiet, honest. And I am not less just because I take longer to put myself back together. I'm still healing, still figuring out what safety feels like. But I know that I don't have to perform my healing for it to be real. So if you're near me now, come gently, come slowly, come without expectations, and know that what I offer may not shine, but it's true. And I'm tired of giving anything else. I don't have to pretend anymore not to be okay, not to be ready. I've carried stories that were mine to hold, one strength like a mask just to be left alone. I've smiled in rooms where I felt forgotten because it was easier than asking to be seen. I kept moving even when I needed rest. Said yes when every part of me was asking for quiet. I stayed because leaving felt like too much truth. But today I don't wanna hold it all. I don't wanna be the one who always understands. I wanna be the one who's allowed to fall apart and still be loved. I'm not broken for needing peace. I'm not weak for needing space. I'm just tired, and I'm allowed to set it down without losing who I am. Maybe this is healing, not the rising, but the resting, not the shining, but the softening, not proving, just existing. spent so many years believing that I had to change to be loved, that I had to become someone else, someone stronger, someone quieter, someone braver, just to feel worthy. I've tried to prove I was worthy of care, worthy of peace, worthy of love, by filling every moment with doing, with being, with performing. But now I know I don't have to prove anything. I am loved just as I am, without needing to change, without needing to fill this space with anything but me. I am allowed to be soft, allowed to be still, allowed to be quiet and still be loved. I am allowed to be gentle and still matter, to be exactly who I am and still be enough. I don't need to earn love, I don't need to fight for it, I don't need to be perfect to be cared for. I am already worthy just because I exist, just because I breathe, just because I am here. I don't have to be loud to be heard, I don't have to be small to fit in, I don't need to apologize for being myself. I am loved just as I am. I don't need to change to be worthy of peace. I don't need to prove I'm enough. I already am, and I will rest in that truth every day. I am loved, even in my mistakes, even when I'm unsure, even when I'm unsure. I am loved just as I